most glazed places. I don't know how to feel about this. I already know New York's probably gonna be on here. I see
We
it.
go to them every day. Okay, no shit. But some places are just not worth the hype, in my opinion. A lot of these places are definitely good, don't get me wrong, but people just glaze the shit out of them. And one place in particular I've been seeing getting glazed like crazy as of recent: Japan. Now, Japan seems like a nice place. I definitely want to pull up there, and I'm sure most of you can agree with me on that. But there are some
I've been hearing like a TikToker saying Japan is a dark place. Ouch. You don't want to go there. Something like that.
people out there that just think Japan is sunshine and rainbows. Nothing bad happens in Japan. It's just all great and go lucky. And these dudes actually think that living in Japan is like living in an anime. And after that, they're sold. They're packing their bags and they're moving there. They glaze so much that they put zero thought into whether or not they would even like living there. But for me personally, the boys' trip to Japan does have to finally happen. I mean, I gotta see it at least once in my life. Miami. Now, when I think of Miami, I think of finally renting a Lambo and becoming a core seller. The day had to come. Okay, I'm just kidding. But I don't know what it is, but like every single core seller and their mom is moving to fucking Miami. And it's gotten to the point where LARPing in Miami has become a meme. People are saying, yo, bro, fuck going to college. It's time to lock in and become a Miami LARPer. It doesn't even matter if you're rich or not. You just sell courses on how to get rich, and the people you sell the courses to become the method. You could tell them you spent the last 10 years just road running and risk taking.
Miami is kind of some that I want to go to Miami. I want to go to every place on here now that I'm thinking about it. I need to go to Japan. I need to see what type of Yu-Gi-Oh cards they got. I need to go to Miami just because.
You got my heart, got my mind.
So expensive, bro. I don't think I would ever move there, but I'm gonna have to visit Miami at some point in my life. Seems like a fun place to go to, but once again, I'm not living there. And also, a lot of people like to visit Miami during spring break. A flight to Miami during that time, I don't know how much it is, but it's definitely an arm and a leg. Everybody was hyping up the Miami spring break experience on TikTok and other social medias. So tons of people are popping out for spring break. New York. New York is definitely a place that most people have on their bucket list of where they'd want to go. Now, I went to New York a few times with my friends, and it was really fun. There's a lot to see there, so it's a must. I had to go. You got the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, you name it. But some people glaze the shit out of New York just because it's a city. And a lot of people don't understand that New York is dirty as fuck. Like, most of the time when I'm walking around, I smell just straight.
Bro, I couldn't imagine going to school in New York. Like, I be hearing so many crazy stories. Like, New York is its own, like, it's its own country. No, I'm trolling.
Sewage. And there is no way I'm ever driving in New York. It's just not happening. I don't know how people do it. You're just gonna have to deal with people beeping at you 24/7. And me and my friends would sometimes take the subways to get to different parts of the city. And on the subways in New York, there's definitely some interesting characters. I've seen a lot of videos of people doing stupid shit on the subways, or you'll just see some shit like an unk putting on a concert for everybody. It's just hilarious, bro. It really is. But once again, if I did live in New York City, bro, I would just get sick of it
I keep my head in what?
so
What's
fast.
going on over there, LeBron?
I can't deal with the smell, the amount of people. Like, it's just too much, bro.
I do be hearing them New York people is mad rude.
Vegas. Every gambler under the sun is glazing Vegas. I think I've said this in a video before, but like the moment you hop off the plane, there's already slot machines waiting for you. They don't even give you a chance to settle in or nothing, bro. They're just already throwing slot machines at you. There's slot machines at restaurants, hotels, everywhere. And of course, 9 times out of 10, you're leaving Vegas empty-handed. This guy mining for diamonds or whatever this thing is could give you all the motivation and hype in the world, but you're actually still leaving with nothing. Not only do you gotta pay for your flight, your meals, your hotel, whatever it is, you also gotta pay just to lose. Like, that's crazy.
That is crazy, but I remember I heard something like the Vegas mole people, something like that. But I be hearing like people will go to Vegas and they'll become homeless and they won't be able to like get home. And that's crazy to think about. Because it's like, what do you mean I'm about to go on a vacation and then I go homeless in Vegas? Like, that's pretty crazy.
crazy. So if I ever go to Vegas for whatever reason, I will definitely be limiting my spending. I'm not trying to blow my life savings on poker. And if you go to Vegas with your family and you're under 21, there isn't shit for you to do. Like, I don't even know what you could possibly do. It's the gambling capital, so there ain't shit for you to do. The only thing you could do there is just eat the food or something. Now we got Disney. The amount of Disney adults that just glaze the shit out of Disney is diabolical. They will swear up and down that Disney is the most magical place on earth. And any opportunity that they get, time off or whatever it is, they're going. They're decked out in full Mickey outfits, Minnie outfits, whatever it is. They're cutting the line, getting pictures with all the mascots or whatever. Disney is cool, but bro, you will not catch me pulling up to Disney in like a full-blown Mickey outfit. Like, I'm good, bro. And Disney is like a lot of other theme parks and amusement parks. It's not the most magical place on earth. And it's expensive as fuck. I don't know how these Disney adults are like always at Disney. I just don't understand it. Their pockets have to be hurting, bro. There's no way. And I gotta be honest, like at these theme parks like Disney and Universal, the food is trash. I've said it in a lot of videos before. The food there has gotta be overrated. Now, speaking of food, I had to talk about In-N-Out. Now, I go to LA once in a while to visit some friends of mine, and when I go, everybody's always posted outside of In-N-Out, bro. It's ridiculous. There's so many In-N-Out.
Is In-N-Out really that good? Like, I think I've been one time and I don't remember.
In California, yet all of them have a big ass line. Like, I don't think it's worth that much hype. Let's just be honest with ourselves for a second. In-N-Out is really good, but it's not worth a 2-hour wait. Now, a lot of people, when they think California, specifically LA, they think In-N-Out because of the glaze. Everybody wants to try In-N-Out, so I guess that's just what happens. And if I wanted a burger, I could realistically just go anywhere else to get it. So that's why most of the time I just decide that it's not worth it. And eventually, sometimes when I do want a burger and I'm feeling like a fat ass, I find myself at a millennial burger joint. Now, some of you might be like, what the hell even is a millennial burger joint? I'm just gonna play this video and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So this has become...
Bro, what am I looking at? It looked like I was watching something somebody would like, something that would pop up on somebody's For You page at 3 a.m. A millennial burger joint. What? Before GTA 6? I ain't never heard of that.
A meme on TikTok recently, and it's because a lot of people realized that they were overhyped. The burgers weren't really that good because a lot of times they would burn them, and they're always overpriced as shit as well. You don't even really get seats half the time. You get these fucking stools that suck. There were some millennial burger joints that I've been to in my time that were really good, but there were some that just sucked ass, so it's definitely hit or miss. And everything that TikTok is saying about these millennial burger joints is true. All of their appetizers are called shareables for whatever reason. They got signs hanging up that say keep calm and eat on. I don't know, you get the point. I'm just making up stupid ass examples. There was one place that I saw where they had sandwiches as sandos. Just call it a sandwich. What the Erewhon. Erewhon is basically the hype beast of grocery stores. Dudes will walk into an Erewhon fully suited up. They got a whole tuxedo on. And now I went with some of my friends just to see what the Erewhon experience was really like. People actually record themselves at Erewhon and like getting stuff at Erewhon. Like, I've never seen a grocery store that was so glazed that people would record themselves shopping at it. People would get like
Erewhon?
food and drinks from Erewhon, and they'll like record videos of like how much they end up spending. They'll leave with maybe like 10 items. They got some food, they got a smoothie, they got some groceries. Their ass is paying like a couple $100 now. When I saw the prices, bro, I was just blown away. Like, I don't think it matters how much bread I have in my life. I would not be comfortable spending this much on groceries. But the one thing I will say about Erewhon, though, it is a nice looking grocery store. And I was really thirsty, so when I was there, I had to pay like 10 bucks for a water. That's somehow higher than the price of waters at airports. That's crazy. So when you see these price tags for the first time,
$10 for a bottle of water at Erewhon? This gotta be some California stuff, cause I ain't never heard of nothing like this.
bro, you're gonna think they're like photoshopped or some shit. Supreme. Now, I think a lot of you remember Supreme during the hype beast era. Like, they were really making Supreme out of anything. And of course, they're still doing the same shit in 2026. Tell me why there is a Supreme casket Who is buying this, bro? I guarantee you this shit sold out instantly. And they probably waited outside in line at the Supreme store just to get it. This shit was $4,000. $4,000. People will buy anything with a Supreme logo. I remember there was a Supreme brick, a Supreme dog bowl. If I walked outside with a Supreme shirt, people would probably think I was stuck in 2016. That's why I'm like, I don't know how they could just release crazy ass shit like this and it will just sell out in minutes. Maybe resellers want to get on it and just sell it for even more. I don't know. The Apple Store. The Apple Store is always packed every time I like walk by one. There were times where I have gone in the Apple Store to get something, but it took me forever to get it. Everybody has an iPhone, so obviously people are going to be glazing Apple and the Apple Store. And like I've said for a bunch of times now, people will wait outside them for the iPhone drops every single year of their life, even though the iPhone drops aren't even that good, to be honest. For me personally, there's definitely no rush for me to get the new iPhone or the new AirPod Maxes or whatever it is. There's so many people out there that got Apple everything. They got like every Apple product under the sun. And there's some people that will cook.
People do be going buku crazy for them Apple. I used to be like that in like elementary. Cause like the feeling of having an Android for so long, when you get like an iPhone or Apple anything, it just make you really feel like you ascended. Like I'm dead serious. Like go 3 years with an Android, get roasted every day, and then you get an iPhone and you don't gotta worry about none of that. Like I'm telling you, bro, I feel like you ascended. You should play Whispering Dolls. It's free. All right, all right. I'm gonna do that next stream probably. Whispering Dolls.
You for not having an iPhone. Like they send you a
Oh, this is it? Oh, it's like a Japanese game. I'm definitely playing that.
text and it's green, you might get blocked. Okay, I don't know if it's that crazy, but you get my point. And next, we got Crumble. I would definitely be lying if I said Crumble was ass. Like, it's actually really good, but that cookie could definitely be shared between 4 people. Like, these things have so much sugar, it's ridiculous. So if I eat an entire Crumble cookie, afterward, I will 100% feel like a fat ass. And most times when you walk into a Crumble cookie, the lines are insane. And it's because a lot of people hype up Crumble cookie on TikTok. And they're always dropping like a new cookie every week that people are gassing up. So the lines are gonna be crazy. And some of these cookies that they drop, I don't even know how this shit's allowed, bro. Like they really just dropped a cookie that was 1,200 calories. A single cookie, by the way.
I wouldn't say Crumble cookies like crazy glaze, but like
900 grams of sodium. How can there even be that much sodium in a cookie? I don't know, but apparently it was a collab between Reese's and Oreo. I was expecting it to be on some heart disease type shit, but not on this level. One of the other limited cookies they released that got really popular on TikTok was the Benson Boone Moonbeam ice cream cookie. The song went viral last year, so they just collabed with him, and I talked about it in this video right here about Overrated.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that short, calm little video, but we're moving on to the next, and we out.